Hello, my name is Sydney and I studied abroad in Belgium with AFS.
My name is Aziz and I was an exchange student back in 2018 in Phoenix, Arizona.
Namaste, mera naam Simran hai.
Hey guys, it's Chala from Turkey. I'm a former exchange student hosted in Arizona, United States.
Meu nome é Keila e fui intercambista no Brasil.
Hi, I'm Lucas from Argentina and I was an exchange student in Phoenix, Arizona.
私の名前はアリア・ロビンソンです。アメリカで2年生の時に留学しに行ってきました。
Living in a completely different country can be terrifying, and I totally understand that. I was also really terrified when I first arrived in Belgium. But after a few weeks of living with my host family there and getting to know my classmates, ich voelde mich thuis bij mijn huisgezin en maakte veel vrienden op school en met de andere AFS-studenten.
Before I went on my exchange, I expected to have an incredible year full of parties, beaches, and good food. And I did. But I did not expect the experience to change my life so completely, but it did.
I still remember when I first got off the plane, thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to go to school tomorrow. A school with 4,000 students, 10 times bigger than the one I used to go to back home. And for some reason, 15-year-old me didn't think that was enough of a challenge. So I still signed up myself for some very unusual classes that I've never tried back home.
英語部活と美術部活とボート部活とバレエ部活に全て入ってたのですからね。
One thing I loved about studying abroad through AFS was that I was not a tourist. I was a high school student living in the city, going to school every day, and after school having extracurriculars. So instead of me looking back at touristy photos, I instead get to look back at the memories and relationships I had built during that time.
Eu cheguei no Brasil sem falar nenhuma palavra de português. Mas hoje, mesmo 20 anos depois, ainda falo bastante para conversar. Isso é porque eu descobri parte de minha família verdadeira lá. Parte tão importante que volto sempre.
When I first arrived to the US, it was super weird to have dinner at 5 p.m. because here at home in Argentina, we are used to having dinner at 10 p.m.
A really fun activity I did with my host father while I was in Belgium was beekeeping. He had a few beehives there and we got to actually harvest the honey, and it was a really cool experience. We got to give out the honey to different neighbors in Belgium, and also I got to bring a pot home to my family in Arizona.
One of my favorite memories was with my host mom. Every Thursday evening, we would take a dance class together, and it was something that not only allowed us to bond, but also allowed me to learn more about Indian culture and to be more involved with the community that I lived in.
松山はとても美しい場所でした。例えば、たくさんの森があって、秋になると湖の上に赤い葉が浮かんでいました。
Every single day of my exchange was very unique, and it enabled me to experience new things that I never could in my home country. It also allowed me to grow as an individual and actually find myself.
Now I'm more of an adult, experiencing a whole year, adapting to new conditions and to new people.
For me, exchange has always been about seeking discomfort, seeking change and adventure, and it was especially about growth. I'm not the same person I was back in 2018, and I kind of like this version of myself a little bit better.
毎日の見方が変わって生活が面白くなりました。
You get to open your mind to different people, different languages, and that's so great. I think this AFS experience gave me so much.
Exchange is also about the people you meet, and I've made some of the most inspirational and influential relationships of my life in the United States.
My exchange year was definitely the best year of my life. I've been to so many new places, learned about a new culture, built great friendships, and most importantly, now I have a family in the United States.
If there's one piece of advice I could give, it would be to go in with an open mind and no expectations. Let the experiences that you have speak for itself and try and say yes to as much as you can. Not every experience is going to be amazing, but it will be memorable, so make sure you take lots of photos, keep a journal, and keep a group chat with everyone, because it's going to be hard the day that you have to leave and go back home.
So yes, you can expect to go on an exchange and have a wonderful, incredible year. But far more valuable than that is the opportunity to create lifelong connections e encontrar pedaços de seu coração que nem sabia que estavam faltando.